YouTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter and welcome to another daily reading vlog. Today is Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. It is the 24th of March. You can see the people are walking their kids to school behind me. I'm sitting here in the car warming it up a little bit. It's a little chilly. It's not that, actually it's +3 right now. I shouldn't be complaining too much about the cold. We got a little bit of snow last night, not a lot. Like there's nothing on the road. There's a little bit on the roofs. I had to clean off the windshield of the car. That's really all there was. A little bit on the lawns. It'll be gone by lunchtime, I'm sure, because I think the sun's going to come out later. So yeah, so sorry no vlog for yesterday. It was adulting. Like, I had filmed the first clip of the day, but I didn't film it till like noon. Garrett and I went out. We had to do groceries and all these other things and whatever. And then later on at like 7 o'clock, I was like, I didn't film anything else. And I'm like, I didn't get that much reading done, so it is what it is. But anyway, I'm heading out to Tim Hortons right now to go pick up a tea for him. He just came outside. I'm vlogging. What can I help you with? I'm still here. I'm going to Timmy's right now, dear. The snow just fell inside the car. This is real life, friends. This is real life. Anyway, you guys have seen quite a bit of Garrett on the vlogs. You didn't see him there, but anyway. So yeah, so I'm heading over there now. But yeah, so not a lot of reading got done yesterday. I didn't feel like a lot of reading got done yesterday, but when I updated my spreadsheets this morning, I actually did pretty good yesterday. So I've got a couple books on the go. Right now I am reading, and I'd like to finish Riding Shotgun by Barb Hahn, which is the second book in the Cedar Creek Cowboys series. I'm really enjoying that one. I'll talk more about these books later on today. And I'm also almost 65% of the way through Sprinkle with Murder by Jen McKinley, the first book in the Cupcake Mystery series, which I'm quite enjoying. So yeah, but I'll talk more about those later. I'm going to head off to Tim Hortons now, and I will talk to you guys later on today. Bye. So I was going to read my book, take my pills, drink my coffee, but Missy had other ideas. She wants Missy Lappy Love Time. You haven't seen her in the vlog in a few days. Look at those claws. Those are deadly. Deadly, lady. Deadly. Don't you wave them at me, please. Hey. The people would like to see you for some reason. They seem to think you're a nice girl. Oh, you're a good girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. Look at that face. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. Hello, friends. It is about 2:30 in the afternoon, I think. I can't read anything right now without my glasses on. Anyway, just popping in with a very quick update. I finished a book. So that is actually my 50th book of the year. My 16th book of the month. So that's pretty good. I finally finished reading Riding Shotgun by Barb Hahn. I really, really enjoyed it right up until the ending. I mean, the ending was good. Don't get me wrong. I'll talk more about it next week when I do my wrap up of all the books that I read for this week, because this will be included for anyway. I ended up giving it 3.5 stars, but I mean, not that I didn't enjoy it. I absolutely enjoyed it. The ending wasn't quite what I wanted it to be. I felt it was a little abrupt. That's basically, you know, my thoughts on it. So yeah, so I am actually also hoping to finish Sprinkle with Murder this afternoon as well, because I only have a couple more chapters left on that too. So this could be a 2-book day, which is very exciting. But anyway, guys, it was just a very quick pop in to say that's what I have finished. Nothing much else has been going on. I've been sitting here relaxing, working on my TBR for April, watching some BookTube, doing some reading, obviously. I had my lunch. And yeah, I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Hello, friends. It is about 6:15 at night, and I'm coming to the final clip of the vlog. So, yeah, not a terribly interesting day at all. I ended up having a nap this afternoon for about 30 minutes, which I needed, and I'm still tired. Garrett was really tired too today. And he slept for a good part of today because he was up super early this morning. But anyway, I wonder if it's the weather, because I thought it was going to be sunny today, but it's been gray and overcast. We had some rain. So I don't know whether it's the weather or what the situation is, but both of us were just tired. So anyway, naps were in order. But anyway, like I mentioned earlier, I did finish reading Riding Shotgun by Barb Hahn. Now, I did say I was going to talk about these books, and I didn't. So basically, I don't want to give away like the whole premise of the story, but with Riding Shotgun, it's the second book in the Cowboys of Cider Creek series. The first book, you touch on the characters, like you kind of hear a little bit about the characters. The main characters, I think, or the male lead in the first book is the brother to the male lead in this book, Rory. And our female lead in this book, her name is Emerson. So she shows up in the small town of Cider Creek, Texas, to find her mother. So basically what happened was that her father had passed away, and she never knew her mother. Like her whole life, she was told that her mother died, or what, I can't remember exactly what it was that she was told. But there was a couple pictures of her, like in the house, like she had one on her dresser drawer or her dresser or something like that, right? And then after her father dies, she's clearing out the house and she finds this other picture of this other woman who looked just like her holding a baby, which was her as a baby. So she's now like, this was my mother. And on the back of the photo is the name of this like shop in this small town of Cider, Texas, or Cider Creek, Texas. So she shows up, and the first chapter, it shows up at this shop. It's a bait and tackle shop of all places. And the guy behind the counter pretty much like almost threatens her. And he's like, I don't know anything don't ask me anything about this. I don't know anything about it. Clearly giving her some sort of a runaround. So while she's there, there's a man behind her named Rory, who is our male lead of the story. And he had lived in Cider Creek his whole life. And then he left 13 years ago with his girlfriend. They were just out of high school and blah, 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 blah. And they left town, and now he's back in town. And he's like, hey, stop hassling the lady like this, right? And then all this stuff starts happening. Like she gets run off the road and her truck gets broken into. So clearly there are people in town who do not want her to find out about her mother. And Rory is kind of helping her out. So it goes from there. There is a romance. Sorry, the sun just suddenly came out. The lighting is fantastic all of a sudden. Take advantage of it. So anyway, so you're also dealing with some stuff with him. He has a daughter that he hasn't told any of his family members about. Holy cow, son. Seriously? Good Lord. Sorry for the lighting in this clip. Clearly, it's just gotten really, really bright. I mean, there are dark clouds. Anyway, I'm going to try and finish this clip off. So anyway, so he's got this daughter that he didn't tell any of the family about. His ex-wife, she took off when the baby was young. She has not seen her daughter since. So there's this whole thing with mothers and daughters that he's talking to Emerson about, like with his daughter. And, I look completely washed out now. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. So hold on. I'm going to take you guys on a walk. We're going to go over here. There we go. Now I feel a little bit better. Okay. That's still like, hold on. Let me do this. There we go. Okay, now I don't feel so weird. So, because that was weird. Okay, sorry. This is a vlog, and this is what vlogs are. No need to heavily edit this. I'm just going to leave it as is. So anyway, so I liked it. Like I said, I gave it 3.5 stars. Like I said, I did find the ending was a little bit rushed, but I'll talk way more about that when I do my full final wrap up next week. So the other thing is that I finished another book today, you guys. I finished Sprinkled with Murder by Jen McKinley, the first book in the Cupcake Bakery Mystery Series. I gave this one 4 stars. I really like this one. So the basic premise of this one is about our 2 main characters, Mel and Angie, and they are best friends, and they've been friends since they were children. And they have a third best friend named Tate, the guy in the group. And he is marrying this woman who is less than nice, if you will. Neither of the girls like her, but they, this is their friend. They're going to support their friend and blah, 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 blah. And the girls own a bakery, and he is a silent partner in the bakery. Like he helped financially start the bakery. And it's called Fairy Tale Cupcakes. And anyway, the bride, Christy, Tate's bride, or fiance, I should say, she puts an order in for 500 cupcakes for their wedding. And then she ends up, and she's a real winner about the whole thing, and I'm being like super polite about it. She wanted exclusive rights to, she wanted flavors that they had not created for anybody else, and she wanted to own those flavors so they could never reproduce them again for the shop. She wanted them to sign a non-disclosure agreement and all these other things and blah, blah, blah. And Tate had no idea about any of this. And then the bride ends up dead. So the story goes from there, and they think Mel did it for reasons. So Mel, of course, is trying to clear her name and trying to find out who actually did it. I really enjoyed this one. I thought it was a lot of fun. It does take place, I think it's is it Albuquerque, New Mexico? Or is it Arizona? One of those hot states in the Southwest. I don't know. I can't remember. But it was a metropolitan city. But it still had a very it still felt small town to me, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really like that. Now the lighting's just going all really weird, right? Jeez Louise. Just when you think it's safe to film a clip. So yeah, so I finished 2 books today, guys. So that takes me to my, I think it's my 51st book of the year and my 17th book of the month. So yay on that one. I'm doing pretty good. I'm very, very happy. I still have a bunch of books, not a bunch of books, but I still have some books I want to finish. We still have 7 days, 8 days? Not, if you don't include today, I think it's 7 days because it's next Monday is the last day of March. So what am I currently reading? So I did just have my dinner. I just finished my dinner. I had, last night I made spaghetti sauce. So tonight was leftover spaghetti, and spaghetti sauce always tastes better on the second day, in my opinion. So I had that for dinner. And I started reading Cheddar Off Dead by Karina Moss. So yay, another cozy. I'm really loving, I'm in a cozy mood lately. Cozy and category romance. That's been my mood lately. So yeah, I'm not even a full chapter through this one so far. This one takes place in Sonoma Valley in California. And from what I read on the back, it's about a woman who owns a cheese shop called Curds and Way. And this man who is a reviewer shows up at the shop. This hasn't happened yet in the book. And I guess he doesn't really give favorable reviews, and then he ends up dead. And she's the suspect, which is usually the way these things go in a cozy mystery. Usually the person, like the main character, ends up being the suspect, or a family member ends up being the suspect in the first book to make it more personal to the character, like to the, Anyway, so yeah, everybody raves about how great this one is, so I'm very, very excited about it. And I also plan on starting tonight because there will be sprints going on over on Storm's channel over on Storm Reads. She's doing sprints at 7 o'clock tonight. We alternate every other Monday. And I will be starting another Harlequin book, another intrigue book, because it's the next one in the box set that I have taken out from the library. And it is called Over Her Dead Body by Nicole Severin, I believe it is. And it's part of a series. I think it's the Battle Mountain Defenders or something like that. It's the 5th book. I don't know. Anyway, you know me. I'm perfectly happy to read out of series order. But yeah, so I will be starting that one tonight as well. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to update my spreadsheets for finishing Sprinkle with Murder and get ready for the sprints. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.